Moving on, the World Health Organization, under fire for its handling of COVID-19 pandemic, has endorsed a proposal from the EU to negotiate a global treaty to ensure countries' political commitment to fighting disease outbreaks. Now, WHO Director General Tedros said that the problem was that countries were inconsistent in implementing its existing international health regulations or notifying disease outbreaks, and that any global treaty must address these inequalities.
One of the greatest drivers of this pandemic has been the lack of international solidarity and sharing. Sharing data, sharing information, sharing pathogens, sharing technology, and sharing resources. We can only address that fundamental weakness with a binding commitment between nations to provide a solid foundation for enhanced cooperation. Ultimately, it will be WHO member states who determine the purpose, scope, and content of any such international agreement. You are the owners. With that said, we expect that it would address gaps that have been highlighted by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Now, this endorsement comes after consensus was reached to hold a special session of the WHO decision-making body later this year to consider negotiating an international treaty on pandemic preparedness. The WHO's World Health Assembly will meet from November 29th to 1st of December. The idea for a pandemic treaty was first proposed by the European Union at the annual gathering of the World Health Organization, which is being held all of this week. On Monday, the WHO chief said that the movement called for bold ideas, commitment and leadership as the world continues to grapple with the virus. A report by an independent panel had faulted China for being slow to apply public health measures when the first COVID-19 cases emerged in late 2019. The panel also faulted the WHO for waiting too long to declare an emergency a month later. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.